So is it recording? So is it both of us or? Oh, yeah. Yeah, or do you have Teams? Because that also apparently works. I think that's Microsoft, I think. I think, well, it doesn't matter. Either one, I think will work. Yep. Yep. Need a little tele. Yep. Let me have a look. Well, if it's easier with Zoom, we should maybe just do that. Okay. Yeah, like they do that in meetings, apparently. So yeah. It should be. Let me have a look. Yeah. Hmm. Mm. Sign in. Actually, he jammed out on me today. Um, yeah. Yeah, fuck, I was all ready to go. I was like, I wish you had told me that earlier because I was so fucking tired from yesterday still. Um, and well, exactly. And and then I was gonna text you and go, "Oh, you want to meet early?" But then Paige texted me right after. He texted me, "Oh, you want to go for breakfast?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I do. I am ready to go right now." Um, so we did that and then took the dog down to the beach and now, oh, okay. Um, let's see if let me see if I sign in, what happens? Yeah, two of the old places. So I'm just working part-time and so yeah, they're just using me. I mean, honestly, I haven't really done that much so far. I mean, they fucked around so much at head office. Like I thought I was supposed to be starting at the beginning of the month, and they just took their time, and so because I thought I was starting right away, I didn't continue looking for other jobs. So I'm, was getting more and more financially fucked. And then finally they started me, and I'm like, okay, and then it just kept changing too. Like it was going to be full time, and then now it's going to be part time, and then it's going to be week to week. I'm like, you could have told me this before. Would have been good. Also, would have been busier at the beginning of the month. So anyway, so yeah, I'm at Palisades, which is just doing shit that they don't want to do or don't have time for, and same with that place at UBC. Let me just see if I can. Still sucks. Um, but I have to tell myself, ah, it's only part-time and it's only temporary, so um, and I shouldn't feel any pressure. And then I'm not. It's only temporary. It's part-time, it's temporary. Who gives a shit? Yeah. At least I don't have to be on call. Oh, that's good. Yeah, fuck. Oh yeah, anything. Yeah, absolutely. What? Oh, it really blows. Yeah. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, my whatever my password was, if I ever had one for Zoom, it's not working. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do, but there's so fucking many, and then some of them won't take the same password. And this one I didn't do it with, obviously. So, oh, maybe that worked. Hang on. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm in now too. So you launched a meeting? Uh, okay, then I'll launch, and then I'll just use your. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, let's do that. Let's, yeah, nice. Yeah, yeah, cool. An auto trader. Um, okay, what's your email? Can you dummy that down a little bit? Oh, hey, don't you love it? Wow. What are the chances? Yeah. Okay, I just sent you an invite. Okay. Are you still installing? Yeah. Installing. Please do it. Okay. I'm gonna have a nap. Oh, you're taking me with you. Cool. Canada will do that. Trudeau sent some fucking army dudes there, probably. Sent algae, green up your pool. Yep. Yep. He's a little douche. Yeah, I know. It's weird. She must be. Little douche coop. Yeah. You should get a pool cleaner. Oh yeah, because they're Mexican. Yeah. Get. Yeah. Yeah. You motherfucker. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Maybe I should grab mine and then just use it once in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab mine. Hang on. Yeah, I got four of those. My yeah, it looks good, Jim. I'll just talk louder when I use this. That- That's good. That's I see what you mean, Jim. I was just talking about my microphone. Use your mic. Hmm. Okay. Yep. That would be good. Yes. Good. Good, good. You joined my thing. It's just getting pretty gay already. Let me see. Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. Uh, can we be on Zoom and Messenger? Oh, what the fuck happened here? Can we be on Zoom and Messenger at the same time? Well, well, I got both on my laptop now, so we'll see. As much as it takes. Share screen. Okay. Please, please do. I know. What a bunch of pussies. I don't know what. And now we're screen sharing. Oh, oh, fuck. Are we screen sharing on what are we screen sharing on Messenger? Oh, we could have done that then. Admit. I just admitted you. I just admitted that you exist. I know. Oh, I was going to say earlier today, but I can say it now. But our weather outside. Oh, you hear that? I guess we can't have two at the same time. Oh, there you are. Let me turn Messenger off. Oh shit. Well, maybe it's you. Okay. Oh, I think my. Okay, I'll hit stop share. Okay, I see you. You do? I don't see me. I see you as well, and it's echoing. I see you here, but not here also. This would be awesome. This is a show. Well, this is our show. This is our fucking show. I can't even show me. I can't see I can't see me there or here. Yeah, I see it. No, no, this is way better. No, it doesn't it give me the option of start. Hang on. Oh, okay. Oh, you see me? Okay. Oh, yeah, I turned my messenger is off now. Okay. Let me try screen. Hmm. Oh, there's Zoom Pro. Never mind that. Um, hang on. Just hang on to something, Jim. Grab something, hang on to it. Yep, that's good. That's good. um, return to meeting. I see my name up here, but I don't see me. Fuck. Oh, I just put you on the left, but I still don't. I see my name on the right with a square, but no video yet. Huh. Yeah, it's working out pretty good. Yep. 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 Video. Mirror my video. Uh, yeah, not seeing any video trouble. Troubleshooting. Webcam. Motherfucker. Apps, reaction, share. Maybe because I had Messenger on before, it fucked it up. I was, but I stopped it. I think I stopped it. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. I'm going to stop the Messenger now. Now I can hear you. Yep. Yes. Way, way clearer. Yep. Night. Yeah, me too. Oh, we're gonna talk? Okay. Oh, that's right. Yep. Yep. Oh, I know. It's amazing. Yeah. No, I don't even remember who I am. Are we recording right now? Hey B, how's it going? I'm on my way right now. I'll see you soon. It's, I just had this installed. Yeah, it's good. That's okay. See you later, B. Love you too. Perfect. Yeah, let me look that up too, because I don't. What the hell here? God damn, we talk too much and send too much shit. Uh, Icy State. Thought that was a good one. Uh, yeah, 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 yeah. We should do that. Nick and I do that. Well, I say I say I'm going to do it, but I don't really. But yeah, yeah, the shared thing. Yeah, yeah, of course. Right. Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm looking it up. We're gonna do this shit. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, definitely not. Uh, It's disgusting. Let's if I was on a ferry, if I was a ferry on a ferry, I'm no expert on anything. Uh, yeah. Oh, this. Yeah. 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 Jesus. Yeah. 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 Oh, a lot of them do that. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Yeah. Oh, all the swears, really? Okay. Yeah. Good. 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 Yeah. 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 No fucking way. Hey, I found it. Uh, this is from you. I was thinking we were so good at making shit up on the spot. Use you can use your title. I'm no expert, but talk like experts. Or a show called Nothing's Real, where we can make shit up, but we talk with confidence and make it seem it is real. We can even say I'm looking at it right now, but we never show what we were looking at. People will be yelling, "Fucking show us the source," and we never will. Somewhere in small print, we will inform people that it's all satire. So yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. No, I mean, to support the conspiracy theory. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Hmm. Absolutely. So let's just pick some topics and just start riffing on that. Like, yeah, this is what I heard. A lot of people are saying this. I'm looking at it right now. Yep. Hmm. I know. I saw the video. I'm looking at it right now. Maxine. Yeah. Speculum. I know. I'm looking at it right now. Yep. Yep. It it did. I know. I know it did. I know it did. Are we recording? Oh, no. Are you recording both of us though? Okay. So you can hear both of us then, or okay, then I don't need to record. Um, or do I? Should I? Should I alter? No. Oh, I don't know what it'll create. Um, okay. Well, we'll just go with this and see what happens. Um, okay. So maybe we should talk about Maui a little bit. Um, because there's a lot of no, I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Honolulu, but I've heard about Maui. I know a lot of things about Maui. I've read a lot of things about Maui. I've seen a lot of video. I'm looking at some video right now, and right, yeah, I know. I've seen the video of you on that island, uh, lighting fires. Anyway, that was years ago. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I'm looking at it literally right now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, laser. Yeah, CW. So that's kind of what I figured from what I saw. I thought that was pretty obvious from the video, but what that turned into in the media, in the far right, middle of the left media, they uh, they said that some power lines went down, and then somebody forgot to shut the power off, which I knew was bullshit right away because I knew you had the laser beam thing, and you'd already planted the magnifying glasses, so I already knew that was bullshit. Even though I'm looking at the video now, I could see the fucking laser beam right there. Um, you set some fire. I'll just send it to you. I'll just send it to you right now. You blew up a couple cows. Uh, I didn't know they had cows. They're what? Okay. So you're just trying to help out, basically. Yeah, and the methane is probably a fire hazard. So good on you. Why did you leave that one house? Yeah, the methane. Yep. Um, why did you leave that one house standing? Was that just for fun? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I, yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, you're a cruel dude. Uh, you're a real sick bastard. They could live in the mall. Um, are there any? Do they have golf courses? Any golf courses, or did they? Yeah, I would think so. Well, if they have, if you, I mean, you've already done the work, which is great. Most places they have to slash and burn like acres and acres just to put in the golf course. So you've already done that. So we can put we not we. I have nothing to do with this. Nice try. We could put in some golf courses. I wouldn't mind profiting off of this a little bit. Um, yeah, we need more elitist sports, and and, and then the homeless can live on the golf courses. did, did you really? You think? Do you think maybe they're laughing because they're just uncomfortable because he's so he's such an idiot? Yeah, Yeah. True. Oh, you probably can't even hear me. Okay, I won't use that then. um. All right. What the fuck else should we talk about? Uh, oh, still on now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've heard that. I'm looking at one right now. Yeah. No, you don't need numbers. Yeah. 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 The wind, the power lines go down. Somebody forgets to turn off the power, and then you launch your laser. Well, not only that, but some people say that all this talk about the aliens lately. Um, they got people. Yeah, it's awesome. They're testifying in court. Is it real? Yeah, it's real. Yeah, we've decided to say yes, it is real now. Well, what a lot of people, some people, are saying that um, it's actually aliens that are moving in uh, to Maui, and that's why the government is stopping people from helping because they're setting up shop there. In fact, the government's decided to make them legal. They're outer space aliens, but they're legal. Mexicans are not, but nobody else on this earth is. But they are, and they're moving in there. And I'm looking at footage of it right now, so it is definitely real. Yeah, it sounds a little crazy. What illegals? Oh yeah, yeah, they're the only ones. Yeah, yeah, I forgot. That's a good point. Yeah, either. Yep, yep. Yeah. I heard somebody say that. Oh, yeah, it was you, but um. Oh, really? Can you can you send me that? Just send me a link. Hang on. Let me just um. Hang on. Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna click. Just gonna click on it. Holy shit! It won't open. Hang on. Um. Oh, Jesus Christ! Seriously? Oh, wow. That shit is real. I was just looking. Wow. That. Ooh, it's hard to turn away from that. Actually, I'm gonna do it though because I need a beer. Um. Okay. 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 Who's going first? Okay. I'm going first. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Cool. I've got a piano that I can't play. I got those two. Get some music. Give you a fucking attitude. Okay, I'm back, folks. Eh? See, Body by Old Milwaukee. Um, what do you- okay, yeah, you go for it. I'll entertain the people. I believe. Oh, it's not one of those. A life is full. You hear that? Anybody hear that? Nice job, little Elvis. Really? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah. No, I think it's your Zoom because I joined your Zoom. No, not that I know of. Yeah. Yeah. 17 is where it's at. Where it's at. Um, okay. Yeah, no, I think that's just for the extra time or the pro. I don't know. Really. I'm just making shit up right now, which I don't usually do. To you, to me, to the alien. Okay. Um, Yep. I thought that's what I was looking at. I had one on my motorcycle windshield um, yesterday. It was a bright green. It was one of those grasshopper type aliens. Um, well, he hit me. He flew. He was just pretending to be a cricket or whatever, but hit my windscreen, and I could see him there. Um, and I'm going really fast, and I'm having to pass people, so I'm going faster, and then I can see. Well, I don't know if he's dead. At first, I was like, okay, it's one of those weird, tiny, bright green fluorescent grasshoppers. But then I noticed he was kind of moving around a little bit. Was got the fucking feelers going around, and I was like, well, I should stop and save this guy. Eventually, I drove out. I drove out through. I went to the side of the road, and I tried to get him off of there, and he didn't want to leave because he was like, "Oh, I'm incognito. He can't see me." Um, Eventually, I flicked him off, which took quite a bit of force, which wouldn't happen with a regular cricket or grasshopper. So that's when I knew. Oh, yeah, fucking alien. Yeah, he could have. I don't think that was his purpose. Like I think he was trying to get a little lower on the bike just so he could hop a ride and then observe me a little bit. Yeah. Well, for him. Yeah. Then what's he gonna do? Exactly. Like, yep, yep. I don't. Yeah. Well, I don't want that, but that's what they do, right? And I've seen video of that. I know. I got that. You want me? I've got that video actually. If you want me to send you that, um, I'm looking at it right now. Hang on. Oh yeah, I've got a few. I've sent them around to friends. Um, Here you go. Just check that out when you get. I sent you a link. Who? Starfish? Starfish. Biggest dongs. Um, have you ever been raped by a starfish? Consensual. Hmm. Hmm. Well, the starfish body, like you said, is not very big, but the dong, really. Again, again. Yeah. Um, I guess I can't blame you for that, and not that you deserve blame. Um, I just, it is. Speaking of aliens, um, those are not aliens. We all know octopi are, though. They were around uh, before the Earth was formed, because we've had meteorites or asteroids, whatever you want to call them, those rocks that crash to Earth and meteors that have uh, exoskeletons, or what do you call them, fossils of octopi. That's if there's more than one. That's plural for octopus for those French people out there. And we've had them, like, they've been identified from different planets, from Venus, from like 8,500 billion years ago, 8,500 billion and one years ago. Um, and other planets that we haven't even named yet have come down here. And then people find them fossilized octopi. So we know for sure that those are an alien species. Just like horsefish or horse, they're not, though, but they're not. But they make seahorses, horsefish, or seahorses. They're not, but they're not aliens. But they make great seahorse radish. Yeah, really. Oh yeah, that kind of made sense. Uh, I dated a woman. I dated a woman one time that had a frying pan for a face. Yeah, that might have been my frying pan, actually. Oh, she was so good at that. She was so easy, over easy. She was really over easy. Yeah. Um, yeah, I've never lasted more than 8 seconds on a horse fish either. I, I know. I'm looking at video of that right now. I'll just send it to you. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Isn't it? Isn't it? Luckily, it doesn't last very long. So, does the Pope shit in the woods? No. It's a running out of time question mark. For unlimited messages, upgrade to Zoom One Pro. Blah blah blah. Now I got a choice of upgrade or cancel, so I'm just gonna cancel. On no, you fuck. Yeah. Fuck. God damn. I thought you were recording. Did you record the other one? I thought you were recording. Fucker. Yeah. God damn. I don't have a screen recording thing in my face. I got to pull it. Hang on. Um, that's not doing anything. That's not doing anything. Okay, I got it. Top down. What do you mean? After Wi-Fi? Okay. Yeah. 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 I got it. I got it. I'm recording now. Of course, we missed all the good stuff. Missed it. Right. Right. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Well, that definitely makes up for all that great shit that we didn't record. So, cheers to that. Yeah. I'm recording now. Yeah. Well, oh, you mean you can't record the screen now? Or I'm not recording through the Zoom app. I'm just doing the screen recording. Uh, I don't know. I can't find that anywhere. So maybe not. I think it was. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we just. You don't think it? You don't think it would be recording automatically, would it? Probably not. Yeah. 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 I'm, yeah. Uh. Oh, what the fuck is that? There is a thing. There's a thing on the top there, but I think maybe it's this phone. It says can't record selfie video where you hit the person button on the top. It says can't record selfie video camera already in use. So maybe that's just for me. I don't know. There's that camera button, but that doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, yeah, I'm on 250. Yeah, we got Maui. We got a lot of good stuff, but we did miss. We've always got Maui, but yeah, we did miss a lot of good stuff. That's too bad. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Um, well, we gotta, yeah, we'll do that for next time. We get the guitar ready. We'll get but yep, that sounds good. We had, I think, a couple of really good ones here too that aren't going to be on there, so that, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, buddy, it's going. Yeah, I think so. No, hang on, hang on. Well, I was getting my butt ready. We, you sick bastard. I, was it was it called neat? Was it neat? Okay. Was that neat? Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, obviously you didn't need looking after. You're pretty much just doing what kids do. Yeah, I just got it. So that recording saved. It, with, I think, okay, I am too. So yeah, that recording saved when I stopped it because it ended, and then I stopped it, and then it was the perfect time to stop that because you had just said, yeah, it was interesting with that golf club up my ass, and then it stopped. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, maybe not your dick. Yeah. Yeah. No, mine you can't even fit in the screen. It's yeah. 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 That's your dick right there. Um, oh, of course. Absolutely. Yeah. Somebody's been spreading lies to women about that because I've heard that's been told to me before too, and I was like, no, no, uh, I'm good. Uh, I mean, the only time I ever have had anything go up my ass is if I've fallen off a ladder and a string of anal beads go up there or something like that. I mean, that happens all the time. But other than that, no. Yeah. Yeah. The ass juice. Yeah. Yep. 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 Well, that just makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I know. I've heard that. Uh, yeah. Same person told me about the sensitivity of man's anal uh, junction. Uh, I'm looking. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And I heard that they like it, actually. I heard they enjoy that. So it's okay. Yeah, that's what I heard. No, and it's actually good for them. Like it, yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, of course. Why would I not be? Oh, well, I can't look at it. Well, it depends. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. You should do it. I've got something I can mail you. Try it. It's way across the room, but yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry. Take care of it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Na 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 na. Well, that's your song, but okay. My balls are itchy. Na 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 na. Jim's balls are itchy. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Jim's balls are itchy. Ba 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 ba. Still itchy. Whoop, 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 whoop. Jim's balls itchy. Whoa, you're fucking huge. Thanks, little Elvis. What do you think happened to Jim? I heard his balls were itchy. Only knows two fucking songs. You know what, little Elvis? I think that Jim is taking a shit. Somebody got a match? You got a match? You got a match or something? Okay. All right. I got a match. My ass, your face. Hey, lady, pretty lady. Hey, pretty lady. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Just keep it clean, just wash and wax it once in a while, pee on it. Should be good. Gay pride. Yeah. Okay. Well, it, well, let's talk about pride first of all, because, well, you sent me that one thing with uh, Norm, which was good. Did you see that Carlin thing I sent you today about pride? It's national pride and stuff like that. So that's the same idea, right? It's why. So he didn't get the idea. And before he did that whole bit that he did, whenever that was, 10 years ago, I always thought the same thing. Like, why do people feel national pride when it's nothing that they've done? Like they haven't accomplished anything. Um, yeah, we're better. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. And who came up with this shit in the first place? Like, if everybody, if it was a true democracy and everybody were asked about these, were asked these questions about, who should be allowed across the border, who should do this, if they weren't inundated with a bunch of propaganda all the time, they wouldn't come up with these ideas. I don't think they wouldn't say, "Oh yeah, you're not allowed in our country." No, they heard that from somebody spouting a bunch of fucking ideas from a podium, and then they assumed that those were their ideas too, just the same as, um, we must be proud of our flag, and that's why they created this fucking flag, and then a song to go with it, an anthem, and then it all goes. Yeah, 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 yeah. But it's become this great symbol. Yeah, it's become this fucking symbol, because it's been around for so long, because somebody came up with this stupid fucking idea. I mean, and it might not have been a stupid idea to begin with. Who knows? Maybe it was just like, oh, here's our country. No, I actually think it's probably a stupid idea. But I mean, let's just say for argument that it was not a stupid idea. It was just a harmless, like, bit of fun. And they're like, okay, we've created this country, and this is what's going to represent our country, and these are some nice colors, and this. Yeah, yeah. Now, yeah, now it's just an excuse to be an asshole, or um, yeah, yeah, Yeah. 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 Well, yeah, I think that about, all flags, but I mean, not the flags in themselves, just because of that attitude. The purpose behind it, which is unfortunate. I think it could have a good purpose, a noble purpose, and that saddens me that was your experience, and then that's what happens because I mean that could the whole thing, the whole idea of protecting your country and doing an actual service is a good one. Um, of course they were. Yes, yes, they were. Yeah, because they're trained to do that. Yeah, hmm, so he's just lying to you. Yeah, yeah. Wow, wow. Yeah, Yeah. Wow. Oh, shit. Yep. I'm listening. I'll be right back. Hang on. Listening. Yep. Go ahead. Wow. Wow. Yeah. 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 I'm here. Yeah, but you cut out for a second. Before you talking about your mom, like you cut out for like 30 seconds. Oh, wow. Jesus. Yeah. 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 How is it her money? Yeah. 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 Really? So they didn't shower before that? They didn't shower before that? They didn't understand soap and water? Yeah. Why was everything nasty? What's with the negativity? What the fuck? So they break you down into nothing and then they build you up. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's how I wear mine. Yeah, yeah, mm, yeah, right. Yeah, wow. Thanks, thanks for your raping service. Nice job. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, Yeah. There you go. That it was worth it. It was also probably worth it for even though the experiences were um, negative. I think there's probably a lot of positivity in that. Like there's a lot of stories that and a lot of things. You, yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, just I don't know. I can't answer you. I don't know enough. Okay. Oh, sounds good. I mean, you've convinced me. I'm gonna fucking do it. Well, yeah.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you're my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
If I were your daughter, what advice would you give me the next time I ain't stopped by the police?
If you were my daughter, you'd be a Caucasian girl and you wouldn't be pulled over.
You a bitch, bro. The police ain't even here yet. They're just fighting.
PTSD, bipolar, step to me, you're dead.
Knock him out. He don't got the sword.
In my privately owned vehicle, bitch.
I wish Maya was here. She'd have fucked that dude up.
Ooh, shirts off. Shirts off. Guns out, guns out.
You got a 12 pack, bro.
Cuff him.
Straight 8 ball.
Man, I was Matthew smoke, dude. See these shoes?
Take
I
the
stay ready to kick
the
my
door. We
ass.
got guns in.
Stop fucking playing. Yo, I'm deep. The business owner of these snacks. And I'm launching in 3 days to take you over this fucking season.
Cool.
That's what I choose, bitch ass.
What you think the credit score is?
It has to be 7. It has to be at least 415.
Get him, boy, get him.
Take him down by the taser.
Come down.
Hell yeah, get his ass.
Back up.
I've been slapping Frieza all day. In 15 seconds, there's no way to get 100, guys. This app, there's no way.
Oh!
Wait, is it really? No! I put my hammer on, I'll show you that
All right, hello America, hello world. Those of you that doubted that delivery drivers here were making 300, 400 a day, absolutely it's true. I know it's true. I've seen people's paychecks. How much money have you lost in 3 months?
Like 300 per day.
300 per day. This is somebody that recognized me from TikTok. You watch the show. You see I'm out here. What's your name? Philippe. Phil, you see I'm out here in the trenches talking to people. So you went from 300 to 400 on a good day to 100 now. You're working over 10 or 12 hours to get the same amount of money.
Yes.
All the guys are delivering food, delivering food, delivering food, delivering food, delivering food, delivering food.
And destroying the neighborhood too.
It's a hard thing for you. I'm sorry that's happened to you. How are you going to survive?
I don't know. I think I'm going to change the job because
You're gonna.
now it's a lot of people working.
What's your name?
Francisco.
Francisco. You want to say hi to your family?
Hello.
Where's your family at?
Colombia.
In Colombia.
Yes.
Phil, you got where you want to say hello to your family?
My family's here and in France, so hey.
All right. What part of New York?
I'm right down the block, 56th Street, 8th and 9th.
All right. All right, hello America, hello world. Those of you that doubted that delivery drivers here were making 300, 400 a day, absolutely it's true. I know it's true. I've seen people's paychecks. How much money have you lost in 3 months?
Like 300 per day.
300 per day. This is somebody that recognized me from TikTok. You watch the show. You see I'm out here. What's your name? Philippe. Phil, you see I'm out here in the trenches talking to people. So you went from 300 to 400 on a good day to 100 now. You're working over 10 or 12 hours to get the same amount of money.
Yes.
All the guys are delivering food, delivering food, delivering food, delivering food, delivering food, delivering food.
And destroying the neighborhood too.
It's a hard thing for you. I'm sorry that's happened to you. How are you going to survive?
I don't know. I think I'm going to change the job because
You're gonna.
now it's a lot of people working.
What's your name?
Francisco.
Francisco. You want to say hi to your family?
Hello.
Where's your family at?
Colombia.
In Colombia.
Yes.
Phil, you got where you want to say hello to your family?
My family's here and in France, so hey.
All right. What part of New York?
I'm right down the block, 56th Street, 8th and 9th.
All right. All right, hello America, hello world. Those of you that doubted that delivery drivers here were making 300, 400 a day, absolutely it's true. I know it's true. I've seen people's paychecks. How much money have you lost in 3 months?
Like 300 per day.
300 per day. This is somebody that recognized me from TikTok. You watch the show. You see I'm out here. What's your name?
You are my sunshine.